Hyperkin? More like hyper crap. This is the worst controller I've ever purchased. As you may recall, I did a video review on the Hyperkin Duke Cortana Edition controller, and at first, I loved it. It's a great controller, I said. It feels great and it does the job. Well, that controller broke after about 3 weeks of use, and after about 2 weeks of waiting, Hyperkin replaced it with this bad boy. And this one broke as well. This one lasted about a month, maybe a little over a month, before it started giving me problems this morning. And if you look closely, you might be able to tell what I'm talking about. Yeah, you notice anything happening here with this controller? The right thumbstick is permanently depressed to the left. I can reset it back to the middle, but I click it back to the left and it just stays there. Haha, wow. Well, you know what they say, they don't make them like they used to. Nintendo controllers, the original Nintendo and Super NES controllers, are probably going to outlast your grandkids. But this is not going to last you even a month or two. The original Xbox Duke controllers for the original Xbox that were made by Microsoft are made like bricks. You can kill somebody with one of those things, and it'll still work. These controllers are not really made to be used apparently, because when you do, they break. So I guess they're just supposed to be sitting on your shelf and collect dust. So yet again, I reached out to Hyperkin support saying, hey, the replacement controller you sent me is now broken. So I'm waiting on their response and seeing what they want to do, but man, I can no longer recommend this controller. I thought that maybe I just got a dud. Maybe I just got a bad one, because that happens. But now here we are, 2 in a row, and it's been like, I don't know, a month and a half of actual usage, and I've gotten 2 controllers out of the way. This controller is absolutely not worth $90. It's not even worth $10. Please do not buy this controller. I implore you to do your own research, and you'll find other people with similar situations, similar stories to mine. And I am so disappointed because I really do like the way this controller feels. I love the look and the feel of the original Duke controller. I even pulled off some really cool stuff in Gears 5 multiplayer earlier using this controller, and unfortunately, it's just gotta go. I have a feeling Hyperkin's just gonna replace it yet again, but I'm like scared to use it. It's just gonna break. So I guess it's just gonna sit on a shelf somewhere and look cool. Hyperkin, I'm sick of your crap. Make something that's good. Make something that's worth the money that you're charging people. This should not be $90 at all. And Hyperkin makes some other products that are quite good that I actually like, but this controller ain't it. They need to take it back to the drawing board, figure out why this thing is such garbage, and fix it, and come out with a version 2 or something like that, like a new line that doesn't suck. In all my years of gaming, I've never had a controller that broke as consistently and as easily as this controller does. It's just, it blows my mind. Did they even test this thing, or they just ship it out the door? I have no idea. So there we go, that's my follow-up review to the Hyperkin Duke Cortana Edition controller. I loved it at first, I still love the way it looks and feels, but it has to function as a controller. That's its primary function, not to look pretty. It's gotta be a working controller, okay? And because of that, I cannot recommend it. Do not spend $90, do not spend your hard-earned money on this unless you plan on just putting it on a shelf and never using it. Well, that's all I got for this video. I wanted to just share my disappointment with the world and you, and yeah, I can't recommend this controller. Sorry about it. If you bought this controller or previous Hyperkin Duke controllers, have you had the same experience as me, or have you had yours for a lot longer and it lasted? But yeah, this video's gone on long enough. Thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Please don't buy this controller, and have an awesome day.